Hello, guys. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. I did quite a bit of grinding off stream. I did have to go to bed early yesterday because I was not feeling the greatest. Let me turn this awful intro music off. Much better. We're gonna start the, let's see, RuneScape playlist. And we transition to RuneScape. Gotta drop the volume a little bit. Excellent. Okay, studio mode off, preview off. Let's get started. Been waiting to go live because I kind of ran out of things to do. I really need to get to questing so I can actually have some AFK stuff to do so I can start editing the first episode for YouTube. Because right now, my AFK grinds are AFK, but not enough for me to properly edit. Like, I have to still click every 20-ish seconds, so it's not the greatest. I would like to unlock something that like allows me to AFK for up to a minute at a time at least. Preferably I start Templar today, which I can do. We are in Ardoyan, and I might start with the Sea Slug quest now that I think about it. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start with Sea Slug. That should put me at 35. Quite sure. Let's see. Did you miss anything? I made a Ring of Dueling and Games necklace. I did the dig side quests. I unlocked the ruby necklaces, aka the dig side pendants. What else did I do? I got my fletching up. That was horrible, by the way. It literally took me 2 hours to go from 10 to 30. And the biggest part about that was 10 to 20, which took 90 minutes. It was ridiculous. Things you learn when you start a restricted account. It's actually kind of insane. I got my fire making up from 2 to 30. That went really fast. Such a fast skill. Useless, but fast. Got a sneaky thieving level from doing biohazards. I got my Ardoyan cloak, which is pretty nice. I think I got a magic level, I'm not sure. Could be. Think that's all. Oh right, I did a bit of rune crafting as I was out of runes, but I already told you about that yesterday. Quite a nice amount actually. We doubled our nature rune stack as well. Speaking of which, I got myself some alks. They're not the greatest. I don't think they give a lot of gold. Very little actually, but it's not so much about the gold as it is about the EXP for now, so we can start alking those. We get 20 coins each, which is basically nothing, but it is what it is. Sea Slug. That's what we need to do. That's what we're gonna start with. After that, I'm moving over to Barbarian Assault, where we're gonna start the what's it called? Waterfall quest. I think it's over there. But I'll check obviously before we start. We're gonna save our run energy as much as we can, but we gotta make sure we are below 100 so it can regenerate since we have some agility now. So I will try and keep it at like 70. That's more than enough if we need to run from anything. And with a no rush, I am planning to do a 3 to 5 hour stream, so we should have plenty to do. I want to get a lot done on this stream. The reason I really need to get working on editing the first episode, I don't know if I'm gonna release it yet, but I definitely start working on it. Very simple. That's taking a lot of space on my PC. And by a lot, I mean a lot. We need swamp base. Okay. Quite sure I can buy that at the fishing trawler. Do these guys have a shop that sells it, maybe? Because I'd prefer not wasting that teleport. No. You do not. Okay, guess we're going to the fishing trawler. The alching has really helped with the magic grind, actually. It's been very helpful. Been picking those up as well whenever I come here. Oh, I didn't mean to buy that. It's funny. Keep forgetting I have that on left click, but it's okay. Never enough flour, I suppose. I'll buy one for now. Don't have any gold with me. And then we teleport back. Gotta put that on left click. Excellent. Then we run back over. Is it me or is low alch faster than high alch? So the EXP an hour is actually almost the same if you do it tick perfect. That's what it looks like, at least. I think so. A high alch is 65, so it is a little bit less. That's interesting. I never knew that because people don't really use this spell all that much. I certainly never have. Okay, that's a lie. I think I used it when I was a new player, like back in the day, but that's so long ago I wouldn't even dare to like state a time where it could have been. Could have been any of the first few years where I had no idea what I was doing. Couldn't even read proper English at that age. I was 8. Young Aegis. Oh my lord, look at that EXP. We've already got one level, we're just starting. I love it. So glad I decided to get those bows. Speaking of which, I need to craft that other crossbow as well. And then I also want to do Shadow of the Storm today, if that's possible. But I don't know if we're gonna make that, because that includes the Golem quest. I don't know if there's anything between that. Because if I finish those, I can also do Recipe for Disaster and get the next tier of gloves, which would be very nice. Hello, Max. Good to see you. How's the thing going? Really good, actually. Been enjoying the living fuck out of it. It's been great. How are you? You want an update on the stats? Have a look at these. And I did a bunch of quests. I can potentially wait, I can unlock Fossil Island. Yeah, I put it in the list. Combat stats pork. Yeah, they're not looking the greatest. I did finish the prayer grind, which is huge. But the combat stats are about to change. I'm gonna do a bunch of quests that reward a lot of EXP on this stream. Been mainly focusing on the artisan and gathering skills, obviously. You want your daddy? Oh no. Perhaps you shouldn't have snuck onto the boat with your dad, and you wouldn't have been in this situation to begin with, kid. Fucking noob. So this should unlock Temporos for me after this quest. I will need to get my cooking up to 40, I think. But I might just redeem some Temporos reward points earlier. Then it won't be a problem. But I haven't quite made up my mind yet about that. And then we take the glass, we use the glass on the twigs, and we make fire! I like how I can use sunlight from within a house. My guy is literally using magic at this point. What have you been up to, Mr. Muggs? Anything fun happening? Gotta stop being a little bitch. Geet, geet. Absolutely not, rip. There we go, we kicked the thing in. The pathing in this game is so bad sometimes. I did not click that. Violence time, let's go. My right index finger doesn't hurt anymore, which is good. I'm glad. How did you end up with a hurt finger? We did the thing. So like last week, yeah? Boom! Look at that, 35 fishing. We have Temporos unlocked. Excellent. You're rummaging around your wallet. Oh, something sharp. I can already sense it. That does sometimes happen. So now we're gonna go over and start the waterfall quest. Excellent. Backstorian Falls. Ah, nasty. Paper cuts always give me that nasty feeling even when I read about it. That shit's nasty, man. Under your nail as well. Fucking awful, mate. It's been hella sore. Yeah, I know. I'd rather have a little like cut instead of a paper cut. So fucking annoying. $41 magic. Dude, I'm telling you, this runecraft minigame is fucking OP. Look at the amount of runes I have available. I did 2 evenings of Guardians of the Rift, which is the name of that minigame, and I basically have enough runes to get to 60 magic. Like, I am so rich in runes that I can use low alchemy to train while questing. Let that sink in. I'm not complaining though, I do think it's pretty nice. The first 50 levels in rune crafting were kind of busted back in the day. Low alchemy, I know, you would never use that before because you lose money by using it, but as a training method, it's actually really good. I forgot my rope. God damn it. Wait, I don't think it matters. We have to end up at the other area anyway. Yeah, we're fine. I can just go into the water. Because we gotta end up here anyway. The only downside is gonna take damage. No? No damage? Okay. I thought I would. Low alchemy is such insane EXP. It's only 3 EXP less than using high alchemy. Because it's faster. High alchemy takes double the amount of ticks to cast. So it's actually really insane. Quite sure it's like 60k EXP an hour. It's just you use twice as many nature runes and you get less profit, obviously. Oh, well, I didn't mean to do that. That was actually impressive. I misclicked 3 times. And it ends up logging me out. That's impressive. That's fucking impressive. Spamming teleport and teleorder back in the day. True, yeah, that was definitely a thing. So now we have to go to the Tree Gnome Village. Which makes it faster for me to use this. I don't have any food, which is kind of a mistake, but I think it should be okay. We have prayer. Now that I think about it, I'm gonna need an axe as well, which I don't have with me, so this is not gonna work the way I usually do it. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go teleport to Lumbridge, because I don't want to waste my charges on any of my jewelry. I don't have that many. I think there was some way to spam teleblock as well. I mean, if you succeed, you would have to splash it. So if that's what you're talking about, that's possible. If you have minus 67 magic attack, all your spells will guaranteed splash. So you would probably get someone to stand in the wilderness for you. And then yeah, exactly. You can use all 3 spells in the same game tick, technically, as far as I remember. These days, people just splash Alk. I'm not a fan though. Splashing is so bad. It's bad EXP, it's expensive. I don't like it. It's AFK though, so you know, people who like the AFK definitely should probably do that, but I am not one of those people. Definitely not. Let's make a crossbow. I don't know if I can actually, we'll see. Varrock Palace Cage Cringe? You mean the skeleton? Or is it a zombie? People still do that if that's what you're talking about. Crazy it may be, they definitely do. Dude, I've never made this thing in my life. Look at it. I don't even think I can wear it. Yeah, I need 16 range. A blue-eyed crossbow. I've literally never had one of these. I think it's great. This stab is gonna look really cool. That's a thing? Yeah, I know. I mean, I knew it was a thing. I've just never had one because it's such a useless item. It can only fire bronze bolts and blue-eyed bolts. So it's literally a pointless item. So it's worse than iron, yes. And iron is already not used. Exactly. So at this stage in the quest, you switch over to Tree Gnome Village. You finish that entirely. I'm gonna need 6 logs. That's why I needed to teleport out. I got them here. And then we can finish that quest. I'll take some food with me just in case. I got my spells with me. Yo, I need my wizard hat. I got a wizard hat from an imp. Where is it? Where's my hat? Oh, yeah, this boys. Let's fucking go. Look at this guy. Gaming. Excellent. Okay, that should do. I'll show you a method to safe spot this quest boss. A lot of people struggle with it, and I figured I may as well make it a separate video, like a small guide. Okay, now we can go back. Now we can go back. Dude, on all my other hardcores at this stage in the game, because that runecrafting minigame wasn't in the game yet, I would be using Fire Strike for everything. I am so rich in runes, I am literally using Firebolt for everything now. It blows my mind. Is it the guy like off in the anti-space next to the... yeah, exactly, that guy. A lot of people struggle with how to safe spot him. It's a very specific setup you need to do for it to work. And with this method, you can actually do it at like level 10. Because all you really need is DPS, which means Fire Strike, which means 13 magic. Which is super easy to get, obviously. But look how disgusting this plugin is, by the way, mugs. Like, obviously, guys already existed before this plugin came out, but... it just doesn't compare to this, you know what I mean? This is disgusting. Ah, look at this noob. Ultimate Iron Man. This fucking noob equipment. I think you could get him stuck on a tree. Correct? Correct. I noticed a lot of people know that. But when you see them struggle and they end up dying because they're trying it and they don't know how to do it, I genuinely feel like it will be a good idea for me to... hello. He doesn't know he's being made fun of. That's funny. So I figured I would show it off. He must feel made fun of right now. I'm literally walking next to him with protection prayers and I have alchemy and he's like, help, 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 he's gonna kill me, help. It's great. I love it. That's great. I love it. Excellent. There we go. But don't worry, you will see how it works in a second, and I'll take my time to explain it while doing it. It's the first time I'm going to be doing this quest and I have protection prayers unlocked, so that's pretty damn good. That zoom out is crazy. Yeah, you can go even further, and I think there's more plugins that make you go even further. People aren't aware how OP this actually is in comparison to the old view, which was this. Ironically enough, it makes the wilderness more dangerous as well. But yes, the zoom out is absolutely insane comparatively. 100%. It's not even close. Yep, exactly. They literally had the hard code so you can't actually see chunks further away from you than like what was it? I think this is the furthest you can see a player in the wilderness. They just don't load. But yes, it's great. I genuinely do think that those are the right kind of updates for old school RuneScape. Those are the updates I would 100% upvote every single time. I'm guessing it goes by minimap range. Fun fact, you can zoom in and zoom out on here as well, because this is the regular minimap size. I usually play completely zoomed out, so you can click further away as well, which means double the AFK time while walking. I must say it has made walking a lot better. Yep. Sounds about right. About to get my second magic level while questing. Totally not OP. Okay, so now we get the first little encounter, but I don't believe I need to fight anything. I can just walk through it and pray. If I recall correctly. Fortitude prayer. Next level, kinda big, superheat item. Not sure if I'm gonna be using it, but if I do, really good spell. This guy's gonna attack me, but we're gonna block it with our prayer. Walk through the door, close the door in his face. Keep the prayer on, because there's gonna be an NPC up here who's gonna attack us immediately. We just get the orb and then we move out. Thank you, sit idiot. And then we go through the door and we go turn it in. And we continue to alch, of course. I specifically decided to fletch bows so I could alch them, because I want the EXP. But the GP is not too bad, honestly. It's more than I expected. Like, I don't need that many coins. I barely have to buy anything on this account. I think most of my coins are gonna go into insuring items and construction. I can't think of much else. I added another rule to the list as a separate rule. I will not allow myself to buy vials. Construction is actually really OP in old school RuneScape. I don't know if you knew that. They added a bunch of extra stuff to player-owned houses. You'll see that over time. This account's gonna have a juiced out house at some point. Look at me spamming the fucking EXP. Gaming. No, I know you can train it on any other way when... Oh, yeah. But you can, actually. That's one method that Ultimate Iron Man use and Snowflake accounts. You can mine limestone and make limestone equipment. That's the only method you can use. Oh wait, no, steel bars as well. You can also make steel items in your house. That works too. But those are the only methods that I know of that give you construction EXP without spending any gold. So here we go. I'm gonna put the recording on, so I'm gonna turn the music off. Let's show you how to do the safe spot against General Khazard. Make sure you turn your prayer on before talking to him, because he's instantly gonna attack you. What you want to do is you want to lure him over here until he loses aggro. You walk right here and he's gonna stop attacking you. Now you walk here and you attack him. And then he should go into that tree. In this case he didn't, I messed it up. But it's okay, I'll just do it again. I had to be further to the right. It's completely on me. I guess it's a good way to show you what not to do. So you walk right here. I think I might need to move him a little bit further. Okay, yep. And then he loses aggro. If you attack him now, he's gonna walk into that tree. And now he's stuck. And I can just safe spot him until he's dead. Saves you a lot of trouble. Because the lower level you are, the more dangerous he is, obviously. And he does have 170 health, so... And that's all there is to it. He does despawn after 10 minutes, if I recall correctly. It could also be 5, but... I've never hit it, not even when I was on a level 8 with Fire Strike, so... If you can do it with just 13 magic, it's fine. Nothing to worry about. You pretty sure you did this without knowing the strat? Yeah, I mean, you can accidentally put it off for sure. That can happen. The problem I see people have with this is they try it over here. And it only works in this specific spot, because this is the only tree that's in his way back point, basically. Because if you go out of his angle range and you attack him, he's going to go back into his little corner. And this is the only one that's in the way. That's why it has to be here. And there we go. That's all there is to it. And since this quest is now finished, we will switch back to the waterfall quest. Because that's in the same area. And we should have more than enough prayer left for that part of the quest. After this, I will finally be able to use melee. Just kidding, I don't have a weapon. We'll be using magic for a while. No. I think if I didn't have magic, I would literally already be forced to get 99 smithing at this point. Unless I guess I can cheese it by using the bone crossbow. Because the bone crossbow is kind of OP in its own way. Because all the things attached to a bone crossbow are only obtainable through a vendor. I don't need any smithing besides being able to make myself an iron crossbow, because the iron crossbow is before it, which you can see right here if you go to the range window. I do need to make myself an iron crossbow, but that's it. Then I can buy as many bolts as I want for the bone crossbow. The bone crossbow is so cringe. I think it's a little bit too strong, but I do like the item. I do think it's a little bit cringe that it's better than a magic short bow until you have rune arrows though. Because the bolts only cost 3 coins each. And it has an insane special attack. Yep, I agree. I feel like it should have been a tier 60 item. Personally. So this is like an offensive amulet, right? Wait, is defense? It's like a scuffed amulet of defense. What the fuck? It's literally a worse amulet of defense. Wow. Can I alch this? I got 0 coins. Wow. Amazing. I guess I got 31 EXP. Oh, no. Go back. Stop going on autopilot. Keep using your brains, Mr. Streamer. Wow, that amulet is not even worth 1 coin. That's kinda sad. Okay, so we gotta pick up the key. It's just this crate. If you're ever doing this quest without any quest help or something like that, it's the odd colored crate. There's no other crate in this room that looks that way. That's kind of the hint that they give you. So we're gonna take a extra Glarial stone. Because I always mess this up. And this time I'm not going to. Now we need to go to the Backstorian Falls. So I'm gonna go over to the bank. And drop my stuff off. Because we're not allowed to take anything in there besides food. Believe it or not, this is one of the very few places in the early game where you're actually in danger, even if you have protection prayers, because the Moss Giant hits through it. If I recall correctly, it's magic-based melee, so you can't block it with any kind of prayer. But I'm not 100% sure. But that's what I remember. Off topic, what was that fucking thing you had to find the penguins? You mean the quest? Or do you mean that mini game that existed in RuneScape 2? Because if you mean the mini game, that's not in old school RuneScape, but that was a weekly activity that would get you free EXP and a chosen skill. All my friends did it. I didn't bother with it. I absolutely despise content like that. Like daily and weekly stuff. I just don't like it in general, but that was tedious as hell. Like that was especially bad. I'm glad they didn't add things like that to OSRS. Let me refill my prayer. It's just Tears of Gothics with more 8s. Yeah, also it rewarded you less. The only times I ever did any penguins is basically if I walked past one. If I randomly saw one. That's it. It just wasn't good. And before I'm not allowed to have coins there, I'm just gonna drop them off in the bank. I already know it's gonna happen otherwise. Every single time during this quest, I have something with me I'm not allowed to have. It's gonna be like me, even though it can't help me with like anything in that cave, but yeah, it's just not allowed. Dude, imagine if this specific food is not allowed there. That would be hilarious. Because it's like weird food. I did a lot of thinking over the past few days. I'm literally gonna have to do Calphite Queen as if I'm in 2005. Like Dragon Mace is literally going to be my best in slot item. It's going to be awful but glorious at the same time. Okay, here we are. So there's a little strategy here as well. If you are going to play again, Max, watch this. You let this guy hit you. That way, you are now aggroed by the zombie and the Moss Giant's not able to hit you. And now you make sure that any of these guys hit you before you go to the chest so the Moss Giant can't hit you again. You get the amulet, put the amulet on. Make sure you get hit here. And then you walk past him. And you do it again here. This is the way you can do this quest on level 3, by the way. Completely safe. Prepared to get like 16D to age it before the mill. Yeah. So now I have to wait for the fucking zombie to come over here. Skeleton will do as well. Hit me, bitch. That would make me very sad though if that happens. Oh god. Outplayed. They hit through prayer? Yep. As far as I remember, these guys specifically do. I might be wrong, but I think they do. So this is just a safer route in the case that you're not sure. I could obviously look it up in the wiki, but I don't really like doing that. There we go. Got the urn. And now we gotta go back up there. Usually I would be using my games necklace here, but obviously we had to bank it. Besides, it's not that far to walk, and I only have one, so I would prefer not wasting any charges for now. When I get 40 smithing, my entire jewelry problem will be fixed, by the way. But for now, I am 35, so gold is limited. Every gold bar I have is from a random event and from questing. Gotta go grab myself a rope. So we're gonna walk up to Barbarian Assault. You can't use prayer there, not that they hit through it. Okay, I see. All I remembered is I ended up always using this method. I wasn't sure why. I thought they hit through prayer, but that's even more dangerous, honestly, that you can't use prayer. So we're gonna face spiders here that halve your prayer whenever they hit you, which kinda sucks, but I should have enough prayer to walk past the fire giants. We're gonna grab our monk robes, our holy symbol, and all our runes, because I want to be able to teleport out of there, obviously. Oh, heads up, I will not be doing Barbarian Assault. I banned these types of activities from my existence, because they don't really offer anything that's defense, it's all offense here, so I felt like doesn't really belong on the account. Plus, I fucking hate the minigame, so there you go. I think it's awful. Yep, agreed. Agreed. We're gonna grab all our prayer stuff. Gotta wear our shield because it's part of the rules. Some of the rules are okay, but you have to do all of them. It's Omega ass. Honestly, the worst part about Barbarian Assault is the fact you have to do it with random people. Now, in old school RuneScape, people sell boosts, but it's ridiculously expensive. They do get the job done, though. I will say that. They are really, really fucking good at it, but yeah. It's just an awful experience. Not enjoyable. Where are the items? I've always wanted to play League of Legends and RuneScape. True. Oak shield goes there as well. Is that better than an iron kite shield? It is for magic. That's funny. Okay, where's my game snack? What the fuck? Why is it over there? There we go. How's the Osu grind going, by the way? Any progress made? You know what? I forgot my fucking rope. That's funny. I went over there for the rope and the runes, and that's the two things I didn't grab. Not in the past few days, cause yeah, that makes sense. That's silly of me. That makes sense. Back to Alking as well. Dude, we're gonna get so many levels from this. I'm about to show you why I said you should start with questing over doing combat yourself early on. I've done this on every single one of my accounts on Old School RuneScape. It's insane. I forgot the rope. God damn it. I am not walking that entire route again. I am gonna use a game's necklace charge. I don't care. We're not doing that again. Nope. Not happening. Here's some copium. At least we're getting EXP for magic. Let's go. I know I'm gonna get 40 smithing now. I'm gonna superheat iron ores. That way I don't lose a fortune on the blast furnace. Because that place is expensive early on. Don't forget the rope. Where's my amulet? Here it is. Okay. Attempt number 3 of forgetting a rope. We have the rope. It's secured. Save some run energy for the next part. Here comes 43 magic, boys. Let's go. I'm gonna stop wasting my nature runes now. And I'm gonna check what I need for 55. No, 40 smithing. That's what I need to look up. 40 smithing. How many iron bars is that? 1,000. Wait, I have exactly enough to get 40 smithing, and I can still alch these. That's funny. So we can continue to alch. There we go. There goes half our prayer. And there goes the other half. Oh, we dodged the attack. We got the key. Yes, hit me, hit me. Excellent. Might be able to dodge the spiders now. Ah, unlucky. Yo, look at this fucking chat doing the fire giants though. Let's go. Oh my god, he doesn't even have a slayer helm. What is... He's wearing a holy book, climbing boots, a helm of Nature's Knot, a bone crossbow. What even are you? That's what we refer to as a champion, by the way. That's fucking crazy. Water, earth, and fire. Water, earth, fire. Wait, I just messed it up. It's not water, earth, fire, it's air, water, and earth. I hope that resets it. Otherwise, we're gonna have to walk back here for the fucking 4th time. Or just an unpopular save spot. No, these guys drop rune scimitars, but I'm making fun of his equipment, not the fact he's like killing the fire giants, and that's fine. He wants the rune scimitar. It's probably an Iron Man. Oh no. I see. I'm doomed. It's over. Wait, maybe if I log out. It's over. Oh no. And I don't have any prayer left. Enjoy your ban. You barely even saw the message. Well, you know, that's the point. You gotta be fast. Please let me keep my last prayer point. I need it. Yup. If this doesn't work, man, that's so fucking cruel. If this didn't reset it, man. Motherfucker. I'm literally gonna be forced. Ah, that's so toxic. If I'm lucky, it will allow me to still complete it even though I used one wrong rune. But I have a feeling it's gonna kick me out. Make me walk this bullshit end again. Man. I do not have enough space, okay. I mean, it's looking promising. I'm so lucky. So it only punishes you if you try and grab the urn before putting in the correct runes. Okay, that's good. Look at that EXP, man. Watch this. I was 31 attack and 8 strength. That's 30 strength and 37 attack. And that's why you don't kill goblins in Lumbridge, guys. It's fun, but useless. Okay, now we're gonna do the Grand 3. Say Spotty Black Demon, yes sir. Waterfall quest completed. 3 Gnome Village quest completed. Time for the Grand 3. Let's fucking go. Are there any poisonous monsters? I don't think so. Don't think I've ever been poisoned during this quest. But we are visiting Karamja. Aren't there like poisonous spiders in the jungle? I'm gonna keep it with me just in case. I don't want to die to fucking poison. I already had it happen once on this account. Well, I didn't die, but I would have died had it not been a Giga Chat. Fucking useless seeds. I think it's just spiders on Karamja. Snakes are somewhere else. Like there are snakes on the island, but they aren't poisonous. On the western side of the island, there's the tribesmen, but I'm not gonna go there, so I don't really need to pay attention to those. I just don't know what's in that jungle on the east side. I'm gonna keep this key because we come back here in Song of the Elves. Okay. I need my Chaos Runes. Yep, the tribesmen. Those are quite dangerous actually. Very overlooked monster. I need... That's all. Okay, I see. Good to go. Got a little bit of food, not too much. But should be plenty. We have the prayer to rely on, so... I don't think much can happen. Man, just getting that fucking strength and attack instantly to 30 is so nice. And usually you would do Monkey Madness after this as well, which will get you to 40 in all 3 stats. But I won't be doing that because there's no point for me to do Monkey Madness. I can't get a Dragon Scimitar for like the next 6 fucking months. Literally. Like, we're talking literally about 6 months. It's gonna be 2024 by the time I have 99 smithing. which is cool. I think it's great. I really enjoy that. I swear to God, Max, if I can become a old school RuneScape YouTuber for a living, that would be the dream, wouldn't it? Like, imagine that, dude. That would literally be the dream. Yo, Magpie and playing. I wish you could catch that. Does anyone in chat who does want it? World 465 Gnome Stronghold. Free Magpie and playing. Let's move my mic a little bit so I can sit more comfortably. There we go. Just do it. I wish it was that simple. I'm taking the opportunity if it's there. Like, I'm playing into it right now. If there's any way for me to put it off, I think this is it though, for sure. Wait, did that make me melee based? It did. That's funny. Now we need to go to Hazelmere. I wonder, am I allowed to teleport to the Nightmare Zone with the amount of quests I have right now? I can't. Okay, unlucky. Unlucky. I gotta run there. Usually I would have the ferry rings unlocked at this point and we would use the ferry ring system. But unfortunately, my account is a lot weaker these days. Furry rings. Fairy rings. Not furry. You know, Tinkerbell. Those things. Yeah, that's a few. That's a few. Besides those, though, it's literally the best transport system in the entire game. And even those ones that you're talking about right now do have a use these days. They're part of clue scrolls, new clue steps. Which I think is a clever way to make something out of those spots. Blah 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 blah. Well, you don't need to memorize them anymore. They have a saving now. Especially on RuneLight, it has the entire log for you. But yes, back in the day, absolutely. You had to memorize them or write them down yourself. Now it just saves them for you. If you've used them, they save them in the log. I might be able to show that to you at the end of this stream. Because after Grand 3, I'm gonna go do Bon Voyage. And then I might try Fairy Ring unlocking. But I don't know if I'm gonna be strong enough. That boss, you deal damage to that boss based on your strength level and your farming level. And obviously my farming level is shit, my equipment is shit, and my strength is shit, so I don't know how that's gonna go. We'll see. I can always flinch it if needed. Oh, I also have shit food, so everything you could be doing right, I don't have. We'll see how it goes. The account's looking clean though. I also want to do Ghost Ahoy today. Let me put that in the list. Just be good at fishing and cooking. I'm trying. I don't have 24 hours in a day. I need to sleep as well. I'm trying the best I can. This is really good for 3 days, okay? Well, how much is it in game time? Let's see. 2 days and 4 hours. It's not bad, okay? Especially because I'm restricted. This is not bad. You don't unlock the city with it, but it makes it free to enter it, and you get the Acto file, which is basically required for herb runs. I'm trying to rush that I can start doing herb runs and birdhouse runs so we can get passive hunter and farming and herblore EXP. That's kind of why I'm doing everything that I am. After my hunter gets to Chinchompa level, I will probably go and catch those. For 83 hunter, because, well, 83 hunter is fucking sick. You get dragon implings, and those are really insane. I'm not allowed to wear a glory until I've crafted a power amulet, though. That's the rule I kind of made. Because the whole tiering system. Like going by this, is there anything in between this? I don't think so. Yeah. So I will have to have gotten a power amulet from crafting. And even then, I might still not allow it. I might need to wait until I actually have 80 crafting. Because that's actually more accurate to my rules. Wait, if I do that, are dragon implings even worth it until I reach 80 crafting? Let me check. Dragon impling. It doesn't show. Fuck. Damn it. I could use the wiki and then show it on stream. Here we go. Save dragon impling. And then I will show it on stream. So these are all the drops from Dragon Implings. Elite Clue is at the bottom, not gonna show that. Let's see, what would I be allowed to take from this while I do the quest? I guess the Dragon Bones would be good. Everything else is kind of locked, huh? Dragon Longswords. Okay. Everything else is locked. So I can get a Dragon Dagger, Dragon Longsword. Everything else basically requires something. Oh, I can get seeds this way. Snapdragons. Huh. That's not bad. Yeah, I'll be right back. My bladder is aching. Restroom, be right back. I'm back. Sorry about that. That wasn't my bladder. I had stomach cramps apparently. For some reason, sometimes that feels the same. Okay, back to business. You think quests are acceptable because they already have a bunch of stuff. Rep stomach, that's fine. Taking care of now. Yeah, I think quests are the perfect answer to a lot of trouble. And they're finally doing that again, actually. For a while, they abandoned quests. But they're finally back on the job. And it's actually kind of good for the game. I do feel the game is getting better right now. Reddit being upset about some stuff is usually a good sign. That's what I've learned. As well as the top 0.1% of the community being upset is usually good as well. Yeah, I know. I mean, the same goes for the skills, right? That's why I don't get why they're trying to turn OSRS into a bossing simulator like all the other games. The quests and the skills are what make OSRS so fucking unique. I have to buy a vodka for the other quest. I need 3 in total. I think it's this guy who sells it. It's either this guy or the other guy at this place. Yep, here's the vodka. 1, 2, and 3. I learned something very interesting from this account. This place offers really good food early game that you can make yourself. These fruit blasts heal for 9. And I think they only require like 10 cooking. Like, I never knew. Look at that. For only 6 cooking, you can get food that heals for 9. Like, that's crazy. Wait, holy shit. Oh yeah, potatoes are really good. Yeah. You are telling me I can make food that heals for 14 right now? I think I need to spend some time at this place. Because as long as the ingredient isn't obtainable outside of the shops, I'm allowed to buy them. So that would be an easy food source in that case. I need to look into that. I'm gonna write it down. This is really good. At 42 cooking, I can make combo food. How do you know? You just use the wiki. The wiki has all the information you could possibly dream of these days. You would just type in the ingredient on the wiki, and then all the monsters and resources will show up. Yep. The wiki is 99.9% reliable, and the remaining 0.1% is very hard to find out. Like, for example, it could be that there's some monster out there, like a level 4 fucking goblin, that will drop it. And it was a tooltip that didn't show. Oh, I see. I see. No, you just use the wiki. They even have an integrated wiki plugin on the official client as well. You can literally click this on the item and then it will redirect you to the wiki. Hello, King. Now we gotta escape with the glider. So now we're in the jungle where I was curious whether I will need... And now that we're here, I'm gonna go kill a few of these because I need the bones for Typo One-Eyed Trio quest. I may as well. I'm already under attack? By what? Oh, I walked forward, I see. That's awkward. That will do. Yeah, you basically just use a wiki for everything, Max. It's unironically the best wiki from all video games. Literally the best one. Not the haha meme, I'm exaggerating. No, it's literally the best wiki out there. Got some yogurt bones. I need those for Typo One-Eyed Trio. So I figured I would kill him. There we go. Chaos Bolt feels so OP early in the game, man. Like hitting 12 when your opponents are hitting you for 3. It's ridiculous. Always has been, yeah. Kalumin. Sounds like a fucking spell. I feel like you are getting more interested by the game the more you watch my stream. Would that be a correct assumption, Mr. Max? That's like every game. Yeah, not wrong. You slut! Look at your outfit. How dare you walk around like that? Yeah, me too. I feel you. Me too. So we completed the tree gnome village quest, which means we can now use the trees. So we're gonna do a little chicky. And we're gonna use the tree. Save ourselves from a little walk. Should I upload the full vaults to YouTube, by the way? What do you think? Like the raw content? Besides making like a video out of the streams? Just so in case people want to see how I did something, they can see it. I'm not sure if YouTube will allow me to upload a 5-hour video though. But I suppose what I could do is I could stream the VOD. I'm pretty sure there's no length limit anymore. I'll check it out. We were watching a Tekken 7 stream earlier today and I was like, damn, I should get back onto that grind. I feel you. I feel that way too when I watch like Stardew and such. Makes me want to play the game. Even if no one checks them, they are there. Yeah, see, that's why I like streaming on YouTube. Because they're just automatically saved forever there. It's a huge benefit. I need an agility potion so bad. And since we're here, I can grab a toad. Yep, exactly. I mean, right now I'm downloading every vault that I have on Twitch. But eventually I gotta get rid of them because it just takes up so much space. Like every stream so fast, 10 gigabytes. Oh, they're just really greedy. Saving money where they can. I don't blame them, but yeah. And they used to have private options, streamers, yeah. I need 4 inventory spaces. Oh, that's fine. I can just drop this. Yeah, I mean, Twitch has just gotten worse over the years, I feel. It's just that the bar for getting affiliated is so low on Twitch. That's the only reason they're so popular for small streamers. Okay, Mr. Max, it's time for the boss fight. I'll put the recorder on. And the music goes off. Time for the Black Demon fight on the Grand Tree. Funny Black Demon scam. There was a scam with this boss? I didn't even know that. I guess I would lure you down here. Here we go. Glove? Is that you, mate? Blimey, it's a demon. Ta-da! And now we just safe spotted. I don't know why people struggle with this save spot, by the way. Like, the plugin even tells you where to stand, so I have no idea why. Yeah, I know, and I see so many people struggle here. And I don't really understand it. The EXP is gonna be so nice, man. It's funny, avatars should be moved down a little bit though. You mean this guy? You mean like this? I thought of making him a little bit bigger, but this is better for recording, I think. Was he not in the correct position? Is that what you meant? I might have accidentally moved it early. I think I should just lock it. That will probably fix it. I see, I see. My bad. I must have accidentally moved it at some point. We'll finish this quest and I'm gonna go grab a drink really quick. Oh wow, I accidentally attacked a rat. Sit. Music can continue. I swear, Mugs, this game's music is so far above every other MMORPG. It's not even close. Like, I think WoW has a few really good songs, but like RuneScape's music is just so good. Okay, let's see if we can get lucky, because this is completely random. Please get lucky for once. I always get unlucky with this. Makes me fucking do them all. Oh wow, that's super lucky. And with that, the Grand Tree comes to an end. Give me that EXP. Hooray! Wow, look at that. This quest is honestly so insane. You get 5 quest points, almost 20k attack EXP, almost 8k agility EXP, and even a little bit of magic EXP. It's so good. Look at that, 33 agility. Haven't trained agility at all, by the way. 42 attack. Not that I can use it, but there we go. Nice. Okay, that's another good quest signed off. Now we're gonna do Ghost Ahoy, I think. Ghost Ahoy and Creature of Vengeance Train, probably. Although, I'm gonna try Fairy Tale first. Because if I can finish Fairy Tale, I will have a good traveling method after that, right? So I think that's the play. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. These go here. Can get rid of this, can get rid of that, and this. These go here, this goes there, this as well. Don't need the key. Coins. Okay. I'm gonna put this into the quest helper, then I'm gonna go grab a drink and we're gonna start. I need to get the Drenal Skull and Secretors. That's not that bad. Let's go do that because I'll forget that. I know myself well enough by now. I'll grab the skull and I'll grab the Secretors and then I'm gonna go grab a drink. There we go. Now we run for it. This might be a tough fight, unironically. I might need to make some of that gnome food that we were talking about earlier. Question. Since you're the only one here, Max, you have a lot of power. Do I lock myself out of tomatoes? Do I have to farm those? Cheese I'm not gonna bother with. Churning is awful. Actually, I can do that. Now to think about it, that's actually fine. That's a super AFK method I could actually use. How easy is to loot tomatoes? I will need to get 12 farming, and I will need to find a way to get the seeds. So it's quite tedious. See, I could just choose not to do anything that requires tomatoes. That's the other option. Non-farming. You literally can't. There's a few spots where you can loot it in a world spawn. The witch's house in Drenal has 1 tomato. And I do technically permit myself to loot anything that's on the grounds. The only one that I didn't really want to do is the iron bars, because I didn't have the smithing. But I guess I could say, if I have 12 farming, I should be allowed to loot tomatoes, because I can technically get them. Because that's the logic I used for the iron bar and why I wasn't allowed to get that. So maybe that's the approach. Like, as long as I have the skill requirement, I'm allowed to loot it. If it's a world spawn. Would you say that's fair? I'm gonna write it down. And I'll update the document later. That's why I like that I will make the episode somewhere farther into the accounts. Because a lot of rules are still kind of up in the air. I might need to like change some stuff to make things viable. Or the other way around, like make it harder. Where I feel like, oh yeah, this is actually kind of cheesing it. So I might need to ban it. Which is why I like that I am now currently just playing the account and like experiencing my rules. Yeah, exactly. See, the only spot that I know of where you can get a tomato right now is here. Right there. I'm gonna talk to this guy. Alright, I was gonna grab a drink. I'll get a drink in a second. Because I'm gonna forget these secreteurs. And it's gonna be super annoying. Can buy them in this shop. Oh, I'll talk to this guy before doing that. Or woman, I don't know. Could be anything. It's pretty ugly. Gotta go in this farm and buy stuff from her. It's actually pretty hard to define because for some things it really doesn't matter, and some other things is day and night. Yeah, exactly. Like with things as food, that's what I was trying to do with the challenge, right? I wanted it to be more feeling like I'm skilling. So I will do anything in my power to make sure I don't cheese it. Because that was the entire point of the challenge. Doing something that would then, it would just be stupid. Same for this. There's a method where you buy these and you empty them and then you get a vial. That's how chunk locked accounts can get vials. I'm not gonna allow myself to do that. The only way I can get vials is as a drop from monsters, or I craft them myself using glass. See, this is fine because you can't obtain these things in any other way. Whereas the compost is not allowed. Because I can't get that myself. The baskets are a very interesting case. I will have to ask Mugs what he thinks. See, you can craft baskets. Should I be forced to make them myself? Because it's super tedious. You gotta get willow branches. The only way to get willow branches is grow a willow tree yourself. Have it grow healthy. Check its health. And then you have to wait for it to grow extra branches, and you get those with the secreteurs. That's the only way to make these. And you only really use them to the pay option on here. Like you would put tomatoes or apples or oranges into it and pay to make sure they keep your tree healthy so it doesn't die. That's the use. No other use. Yeah, I think so too. We're gonna make it a separate rule because people are gonna whine about it. We are allowed to buy baskets from a farming shop. Too tedious to obtain, too niche to use. We'll buy one packet of them. They're super cheap too, like it really doesn't matter. Yeah, it's literally, I don't even need them. Because you can grow a tree without them as well. Doesn't it check it off? Like, how does this work? Oh, I see. I need more farmers. Varrock is one of them. Also, farming is already a definition of tedious. Yeah, I agree. I absolutely despise this skill. I really do. Then we go to Lumbridge. It's so nice having these lore runes, man. I'm not used to this. Usually my early hardcores always struggle with teleports. It's so awful. And on this account, because of fucking Guardians of the Rift, I've just been teleporting everywhere. Getting the magic level was the harder part. Okay, now we go over here for the last guys. Will you do? Aha. Gaming. Now we can go back. Kinda curious, if you're gonna play, are you gonna play Iron Man or are you gonna play normal gun? Alrighty, I'll see you soon. Oh, you just reminded me, I was gonna go grab a drink. I'll be right back too. And we're back. Yeah, I had to make sure it was past my avatar, obviously. Welcome back, by the way, Max. I have a bad feeling about this quest, I'm not gonna lie. That boss is a bitch. And because of the mechanics involved, I might not be able to do it. If anyone wants it, a ninja impling, Dranor Jill, world 465. Okay. That should be everything. We're gonna go via Lumbridge so we can restore my prayer. Because I know for a fact I'm gonna forget that at the point it matters. That's just how it is. I really need to train my agility up. I'm trying to postpone it for as long as you can with questing because the quest EXP is so good. But I really miss the run energy. Did I just glitch through the door? Okay. Yo, I'm at level 40. Clean. I do have an easy clue in the bank. You want me guys to do it? I didn't want to bother because the rewards are so shit. Okay, hear me out. I'm gonna do it after I get parry rings unlocked. How about that? Because without teleports, clues are a fucking pain. If it was a medium clue, I would think it would be more worth it. I'm biased though, because you love clues. I like clue scrolls, but on this specific account, easy and beginner clues are completely useless. I literally can't get anything. The best thing that can happen is I get a black armor piece. It's a new tier of clue. They only are basically for free to play. They're dropped by all the very low level creatures. And they don't give anything good. It's the basically let free to play players see clue scrolls. They're quite popular in free to play though. Well, let's find out how fucked we are. Oh, 44 magic from a teleport. I mean, easy are also pretty much useless unless you G the reward. Yeah. The only difference is usually on an Iron Man, the holy books are kind of good early game. So if you manage to complete one, that's actually kind of good. But I'm only allowed to use the Saradomin book, so it's yeah. That's actually the best way to get pages. Yep. Why are you attacking me, bitch? Fucking cunt. Stop attacking me, bitch. What the fuck? Kankanoop. Fuck you. Honestly, having protection praise at this stage in the game is so OP, but I feel like it's a fair reward for doing an insane grind for 5 hours. Oh, that shit was so bad, man. Just hopping world after world after world and burying the bones. Oh my god. That was horrible. We did get some entertainment, luckily. It was better than previously in the wilderness. Okay, how lucky do we get? Wait, I have Joga bones. How the fuck am I gonna get grapes? Wait, it's a quest item. I can buy it in Lumbridge. Okay, I got really lucky actually. I have everything in the bank, I think. Maybe I don't have a ruby. Wait, how would I get a ruby? Oh my god, I would have to mine until I get a ruby? No, I cut all my rubies before the stream because I was... Oh no. Well then. How the fuck am I gonna get that? Uncut ruby. Wait, I can do Shiloh Village. Saved. Okay, we have to complete this quest later. I gotta go do Shiloh Village so I can mine gems. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. That could have been much worse. A candle. I saved one of those. Yes. I need a bronze wire. Yes. A chisel. A rope. Some bones. And a lot of patience. Oh yeah, a lot of patience. This quest is gonna be horrible with this setup. What would this be for? It's not required. Better keep the anti-pot at hand. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. I'll just buy these things when I get there. Fully agree, Mr. Muggs. Fully agree. We're also gonna keep our run energy because we have a lot of running to do. This is new, by the way. I'm sure you didn't know about this, but you can now just teleport to your house in Remington and then take the boat to Ardoyen or Brimhaven here. They added this like a few years back when they released a different quest. Very useful though. I'm not against that. I think that's kind of okay. I think expanding on RuneScape being a knowledge-based game is actually really fucking good. I like that. Okay, so we gotta buy stuff here. This is where normal accounts or normal Iron Man would buy anti-poisons as well, by the way. I'm not allowed to do it because I gotta craft them myself. But you can buy them here. They're a bit expensive too. The funny thing is they have so much empty space, they could have just kept doing it. Oh, I agree, yeah. No, but let's make new areas. Yep, I know. And they're still doing that, by the way. It's pretty crazy. I'll need more of these later down the line. I'll take one. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I don't want that rule to apply to potions or food. Because if I do that, yeah, I mean, that kind of defeats the purpose of the challenge I put in. The fucking desert has like nothing in it. Actually, they have started putting things in there. That's a treasure too takes place there, for example. Yeah, that's true. Karamja is kind of abandoned. I don't think Karamja has had an update in 10 years on OSRS. I fucking love this tune, by the way. It's so good. But I agree. There's so much space they have, and yet they keep adding all this new stuff. I feel like Monkey Madness 2 should have had more content than Karamja. Yeah, I don't get it either, Mugs. Because it's also a waste of development time, right? Fuck you, spider mate. Fuck you. So I'm gonna need monkey bones for what's it called? Monkey madness. So let's kill a monkey now that I'm here, because I'll definitely forget that later down the line. Sit. And the new players don't know anyway. Yeah, exactly. I agree. I would prefer that too. But in the new development team's defense, they have actually started to do it, like I said. They are improving. Yeah. Holy shit, it's so far to walk in this fucking jungle without fairy rings, man. I mean, you gotta keep in mind, this place is so big, it has 2 fairy rings on the island, 1 gnome lighter, and like 3 boats. And the Amulet of Glory. Too bad you can't undo the bosses, yeah. I mean, the best you can really do as a player is just ignore them if you don't want that to be part of your existence. And if you're an Iron Man, it doesn't really matter. As a normal player, it's a different situation. Unfortunately. Man, the account is looking good. I'm practically 30 plus in all stats. Yeah, exactly. I mean, the new players just don't get the original RuneScape experience. That's been bothering me as well. It's one of the reasons I hope this account and the videos I'll be making about it kind of gets popular, because then maybe those people will try my challenge and actually get to experience RuneScape in its like former glory. Because it's a completely different game that I'm playing versus like the modern players. It's such a big difference. Like if I was playing a new main, like let's say I would be making an alt to make gold on, I would have probably been double the stats at this point. I would have been 1100 total. Yeah, exactly. It's good enough for me. But you gotta keep in mind, new accounts don't use skills to craft equipment. They just don't. The only skill that really gets to do anything is crafting. And that's like when you get to 70 plus. Smithing, that's just a fucking quest requirement. Literally. Herblore? Okay, Herblore is actually one of them too, if you're an Iron Man. If you're a main account though, this is literally just deleting money. That's what it is. You gotta train it for quests, and you're just basically deleting money from your bank. There we go. Completed. At least way back in the day, you had to fuck around World 2 to trade. I mean, in those days, skills still mattered. Like, you gotta keep in mind, Dragon was the best equipment in the game, which means that Rune and Granite are the second best. So 99 smithing was actually like fucking PogChamp. You can make almost the best armor in the game. So that's the biggest difference, if you ask me. I don't think granite was even in the game. It's possible. I'm not 100% sure. And these days, look at this. I don't know if you know how bad it's actually gotten. Look, even in the lower tiers, there's new armor now. This is second best to Bendos, basically, this armor. And it requires only 30 defense. It doesn't have as good defense stats, but it gives almost the same strength bonus. This drops from an endgame boss. This is from the latest raid, which is armor that gives max hits as well. The higher defense one has the best stats in the game. This one has lower defense but gives the attack bonus still. This is for master clues only, and it's basically the same as rune. This one you already know. This is a new tier of magic armor, which is Wilderness Slayer only. Which is why I'll be ignoring that for my series, because it's just silly. This, you know, this is from Nex. Possibly controversial opinion. I don't think they should cater to having alts. I agree. Yeah, I agree. They can cater to the game being AFK, like as a second stream game, because that's quite what RuneScape has always been. But I agree, alts should be left out of that discussion. I think it's dangerous. Just got some coins, I see. Okay, let's continue here. Then we get to tier 50, nothing new. Tier 55, nothing new. Tier 60, full obsidian, which is basically glass cannon armor with strength bonus and gives bonus damage to obsidian equipment. Then we have Bandos, third age, you know about that. Ancestral, this is basically the best magic armor in the game. Drops from Chambers of Xerax, aka Raids 1. Then we have the tier 70 boot. The fuck is an Avernic Defender? It's a Dragon Defender upgraded with an item from Theater of Blood. It's the best in slot offhand. This is the reason shields are not in the game anymore, basically. Because previously the Dragon Defender had one less strength bonus than the shield. Than a Dragonfire shield. But now this thing has the highest attack bonuses in the game. It's just a permanent best in slot. It's also untradeable once you equip it, so if you die with it, with the current death rules, you actually get to keep it on death. You never lose this, except in the wilderness. How the fuck did it fuck this up so bad? I know, I agree. Then we get to the tier 70 boots. These are from a newer piece of content in current. That are ranged boots and they give you immunity to a specific area of effect that's in that area. Crystal, that's from the latest Elven quest. This is a full set of equipment that also gives bonus damage to the bow of Ferdinand, which is basically the second best in slot ranged bow. Then we have the upgraded Helm of Nadersnot from the Fremennik Exiles quest. How can you add tiers, but how the fuck do all the additions sound like Omega OP compared to anything? I know. Trust me, I've been fighting this war for a while. But we are in a vast minority. This is my best in slot set. It's purely defensive. What this set does, if how do I explain it? It gives a percentage damage reduction against the stats that you have. So let's say you have 450 crush defense. That will give you 15% damage reduction against crush. If you add a full set. This is from Theater of Blood. Serpentine Helm gives you poison and toxic immunity. If you charge it at least. How can you... Yeah, I read that already. These are the boots I was talking about. Basically just all the best and slot boots in the game. Wait, can you say that again? Just this... Okay, so what it does... let me pause the music, that might help. Let's say you have 450 defense stat, right? You go to your defense stats, you have it equipped, you have a shield, and you have 450 stab, slash, or crush. That would give you 15% damage reduction against that combat style. It's basically tank equipment. Does that make sense? I don't know the exact formula by mind, but I remember 450 is exactly 15%. So it's like an arbitrary value. No, it's percentage. Well, what do you mean exactly, I should ask? Let's say a monster hits 30 max and I have 450 defense in the stat that he's hitting me with. You take the 30 damage that he would have hit and do a minus 15%. It applies on every hit that you receive in that combat style. So you just permanently take 15% less damage from that combat style when you have that set on. You need an X amount to get X percentage. Yeah, that's how it works. I think, at least. I would need to look it up to be sure. But I believe so. Is there a cap? I mean, the cap is the best equipment in the game, right? But technically there's no cap. And they never release defensive equipment, so 15% is probably as high as it's gonna get, ever. Just this year is literally the last defense item they released. Wait, I can't cross here? Fuck me. I gotta go up over the log. I better be able to use that agility shortcut. I'm gonna really annoy myself. Please don't screw me. Okay, we can use it. It's green. Nice. So in the future, if they release something better, hypothetically, it'd go up. Yeah. For sure. But it's not gonna happen. Because so you gotta keep in mind, you gotta wear the full set to get the bonus. And the defense equipment they'll be probably releasing is just different armor. I don't think they're gonna release a better shield, for example. We might see a better amulet and a better ring, maybe. But I don't think we'll be seeing better boots and better gloves. But yeah, the cape is not gonna get better ever. So it would have to be a better shield, and honestly, I don't think they have any interest in it. What's the best in slot gloves right now? Believe it or not, it's still the Barrow's gloves. Unless you count the Hydra gloves, but those are fully offensive. They have no defense bonuses and have higher attack bonuses. I personally really like that, but people have been complaining that we need new gloves. Zerite gloves are the best in slot for ranged. But I guess you already understood that when I showed them off, right? They're a next drop, so I think that's fair. They give a little bit of range strength. Wait, do I have enough armor for this? I hope so. Yeah, I always thought it was kind of weird that the Battle's Gloss of best is not for ranged and magic to begin with. Magic has a new best in slot as well, the Zenite Bracelet, aka Tormented Bracelet once you enchant it. He's so fucking hard to replace Barrows. Yeah, I agree. I feel like the reward for such a big quest line should be best in slot anyway. But I will say I understand it if by at this point in the game they would release a new one. Because it's been like 10 years of old school RuneScape at this point, and I would understand that they are thinking about new gloves, but I would prefer that they at least keep some kind of best in slot use. Well, you gotta keep in mind, Max, I'm not talking about myself here. We're talking about Pepegas who want new stuff, new stuff. You know what I mean? We need new stuff. New, better new. Pepega. Gimme, gimme. Okay, now we gotta get out of here. Bury the corpse in the middle of Type War 1I. Gonna be a little cheeky, get my prayer back, because we're gonna get a fight soon. We go bank as well. I no longer need my tinderbox, I think. I don't think I need this either. We're just gonna bank it. And this one can be banked for sure. Get myself a few pieces of extra food. Not that I have the greatest food, but whatever. There we go. Wow, all this so I can get some fucking rubies. Isn't that insane? I love it though. I think that's great. I think that's great. It's not even that bad, so pork. Yeah, exactly. And I gotta do these quests anyway, right? That's why I don't understand why so many people complain about quests in old school RuneScape. Like, they're permanent unlocks. People don't mind getting 70 fucking strength for a weapon or 60 attack for a weapon. Why is getting a quest done for a permanent unlock that's better than any stat upgrade can get you such a big deal? Quests are like the one of the best parts of the game. I can see why someone would think that. I think they're a necessary part of the game. I think they're important. I'm just not a huge fan myself, but I think the rewards are super good, which makes the quest fun and worth it. Which is good enough to me. Yeah, exactly. But your first time around, honestly, is really fun. Especially in modern times with old school RuneScape wiki. Or even with this, right? But the fucking quest helper? Like, I don't understand why anyone would dislike this. Yeah, I'm on my 6th hardcore right now. No, fifth. And I have like a main, a range tank, 2 alts. Then I have my original like 8 accounts, but only one of those was ever member, so that's lucky. Oh, I don't need to show him anything? Okay. Going back to the best gloves thing, I feel like back in the day you rarely got new best in slot equipment. Oh yeah, for sure. Dude, those gloves were a fucking big deal. You would literally make fun of people that didn't have them. These days, if people don't have them, you just literally just ignore them. They're not even worth making fun of. If you don't have Barrow's gloves in the modern game, like, what are you doing? What are you even doing? I like armor being a sort of like status thing. The best thing about Barrow's gloves, it's especially like in a modern game, it's one of the few pieces of equipment that you can only get with effort. You can't buy it. Which I think is a really good thing to begin with. I am kind of tired of seeing that every single new piece of equipment needs to be tradable. They gotta make more untradable things. That's what makes it cool, if you have to work for it. No, no, no! And now I'm gonna fill this, right? Because I messed it up. Now I'm gonna fill Morgan back in and get like hit 6 times. Okay, never mind. Didn't get punished. Let's go. Easy. That was really lucky, actually. I think boots should be untradeable too. Yeah, I agree. Again, I think a lot of things need to be more towards untradeable. Weapons as well. I think if they release any new weapons from this point on that are going to be better than a fucking twisted bow, that shit needs to be untradeable, man. I genuinely feel that way. You can't let these fucking people just buy gold with real life money and be the strongest player in the game. I'm sick of it. I'm fucking sick of it. I'm sick of seeing these fucking people who will buy the fucking equipment with real life money and then pretend they're good at the game. Like, go fuck yourself. It's not impressive doing Jad with a fucking T-bow. No one's gonna applaud you besides Reddit. So glad I got that anti-poison, because that poison hits up to 12, I believe. This is why I had to wait. With every fucking thing. So I need another Joga Bones for the other quest now, because of me needing it for the one I'm currently on as well. So we're gonna kill this thing. You think it's a shame? The way they've treated the game, you mean? Oh, come on, man. Don't run away. Yeah, stay there, stay there. I just need your bones. Because OSRS is kind of like the last views on old era. Yeah, I agree. I really wish that the devs would have seen that earlier. Okay, we got the bones. It's just that the higher ups of Jackass probably just got greedy, right? I think it is still hope, because I saw that the average player is still playing the game like we used to, which really surprised me, but that's what I noticed. Wait, what do I do here? Use the bones on the door there. Can I just go through them? Oh, okay. I see. I don't think it's hopeless, Max. I think we can still get what we're looking for. Lately, they've been doing really well. But they need to stop with this fucking bullshit. Ouch. But there's a new piece of content coming out with even better equipment that we have already been announced for 2024, so we'll need to see how things go from here. I don't know. Come on, man. Let me enter, thank you. So let me show you how to safe spot this guy in case you didn't know. Look, the fucking plugin is wrong. That's hilarious. The plugin is telling you to stand here or there. That's kind of funny. Look at those hits. Holy shit. Just in case it spawns and it manages to attack me. Ah, that's why it says you need to stand there. It's for the next phase, probably. Either that or the plugin just doesn't really know. It's just showing you that around this plate you can stand. Come here, bitch. I don't trust this. Is he gonna stay there? Yeah, he is. Okay. Wait, did they update his model? Maybe not. Maybe not. I wonder how many actual non-old school RuneScape players play RuneScape. Quite a few these days, actually, Max, because they alienated a lot of the older players. We're just gonna walk back. But it's hard to know. We don't really have any numbers. That's the issue. We don't really have any numbers to go by. It's as good as your guess as it's mine. I'm so sad that I didn't get to experience that, Max. They did such a poor job on advertising old school RuneScape at the beginning of OSRS. I didn't know that it even existed until 2017. And by then, all the bosses had already released. It still kind of makes me sad that I didn't get to re-experience that. But I'm lucky enough to have played back in the day, so yeah. My thoughts on the whole matter is I feel like Jagex was intentionally trying to sabotage old school RuneScape because they didn't want people to play OSRS, but they wanted them to play RuneScape 3. Because RuneScape 3 still is the most profit for them. Because the microtransactions, just way too busy with school and shit. Aww. Yeah, I just didn't know. I was playing fucking World of Warcraft. I would have been so much happier with my life had I played RuneScape at that point, man. I mean, I just wish it hadn't crashed in the first place. It's just such a shame, man. I just wish they hadn't fucked it to begin with. That would have been ideal. Well, that's Shiloh Village unlocked, guys. Super nice. What did we get for this quest? Fuck all. We get 4k crafting XP. Stand by the pre-dungeoneering RS was still great. I think even with dungeoneering, that was a fine game. Because you gotta keep in mind, you weren't forced to do dungeoneering. It had no effect on the game in the slightest. It's not like with weapons on old school RuneScape, right? Going from a rune crossbow to a chaotic crossbow, all it really did was give you 10 extra accuracy. You didn't give any max hits. And the chaotic weapons were not best in slots. They also had to be repaired. So I think you were fine without dungeoneering. So I don't think the game got any worse from it being released. I would have preferred seeing it just released as a minigame instead of a skill. I'll say that. Because I do genuinely believe that, but I don't think it made the game worse because of the fact that there's no max hits attached to the weapons. Well, I guess there was the chaotic rapier and the chaotic longsword and the chaotic mole, but again, they were only slightly better than the previous upgrade. Yeah, I do agree with that. I do agree with that. Because the game became more endgame focused as well at the same time, so that's 100% true. Hot take, I did kind of like the fact they made feminine characters more feminine in that same year though. Like the graphical revamp was nice. I liked finally being able to properly see the difference between a guy and a girl. That was good. Because whether I have a personal attachment to these graphics or not, it doesn't really matter for the average person, right? 36, there we go. Shiloh Village completed. Let's go mine ourselves some rubies and other gems. But the one thing I miss more than anything are my old friends. So sad. True. Little bonk. Yeah. I've seen those parts. I started in early 2005. That's all I know. My friends in elementary school showed me on the computer laptop. On the school laptop, I mean. You still remember the time I started because I was always bummed out. Rip. This is so big, man. By the way, I don't know if I told you already about the whole feather situation. I cannot buy feathers because there's a good way to obtain feathers through what's it called? Killing one of the newer monsters after a bunch of quests. So I can only really buy fishing bait. Because fishing bait is kind of hard to obtain. Sounds like 2003 to me, Mugs. Let's see what we can turn into this guy. Oh. Damn, I missed that. Fuck. Well, I don't have access to my old account anymore anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. That account had so many security breaches that they locked it. People just tried to hack each other and all the fucking time there. So Jagex got sick of it and fucking locked my account. I was like, oh great. Yo, look at that, guys. We get some free gold. I'm sure many of you didn't even know this. Ah, it's okay. It's sad, of course, but not that big of a deal. 1,000 coins. Yeah, let's do a little bit of gem mining. Until we get a ruby, then I can go finish the quests. That was like an hour detour, wasn't it? Oh, I still need to turn that in as well. Pickaxe, and I need the shield because that's one of my rules. I must wear a shield. We will wear the bronze shield as usual. The best part about questing, I can wear my pickaxe now. So I started between April and October of 2005. Sounds about the same as me, honestly. I think I was in February, if I recall correctly. I know it wasn't that far off the Christmas holidays because that's how they introduced it to me. They were like, yeah, man, I found this game and during the holidays, man, I fucking played to level 20. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Wait, I'll show you. And then they went to get the school laptop. But I was in awe of this game. Like, actually. Yo, my first gem is a fucking diamond? That's insane. Well, that didn't take long. 4 gem rocks later, we got the ruby. super lucky, by the way. We got a diamond and a ruby. Sheesh. This place is so good for Iron Man, by the way. Now with tick manipulation, this place is even better because you can literally get them in like the same speed as you would iron if you tick manipulate these things. You will have to hop if you do that, obviously, because they don't respawn fast enough to sustain that. Man, that's so fucking insane. I was scared I might be here for an hour, but now we can just finish the quest before the end of the stream. These are so good, by the way. You use these to turn them into bracelets that have a 1 in 4 chance to, instead of getting 1 Slayer kill, you get 2. So what you would do is you point boost by using Turiel. You do 9 Turiel tasks, and then the 10th task you will do at your like highest Slayer master. You get the full bonus on the Slayer points. These basically make it 1/4 faster, so it's super good. You can also turn them into dodgy necklaces, which have a 1 in 4 chance to make you dodge a stun from thieving. So it's whatever you do with them, they're insanely good. Oh, I guess you didn't know about that either, huh, Max? They added silver jewelry, and they used the, well, these gems. I want a red topaz. Oh, there we go. Ask and you shall receive. What the actual fuck? I want the red topaz. Here it is. Have fun. Oh, baby. Those are used to extend your Slayer tasks. They have a 1 in 4 chance to make a Slayer monster not count towards skills. So if you get a good Slayer task, these are super insane. They do have charges, obviously, which is why you need so many. But just filling up my inventory with gems, and then we're gonna continue with the fairy tale quest. See? I'm glad you agree, because that's how I feel. That's the kind of updates the average RuneScape player wants. It's nice to talk to someone that has a similar mindset as me, Mr. Max. Doesn't happen that often. Another ruby. Super nice. Topaz was used for like nothing. Yeah, the machete, that was it. Which was fucking useless. Yeah, that's silver jewelry now, which is really nice. Damn, that was good. I got so lucky as well. Look at 3 rubies, 2 diamonds. I didn't even get a sapphire. Crazy lucky. Crazy lucky. Holy shit. I'm actually kind of mind blown. Fair man time. Yep. I need 1 of these. And then I need to check because I forgot the other 2. Jogo bones and some grapes. And the grapes can be bought in Lumbridge, so just take my coins, we take the runes. And the Joga bones, which we got an extra pair of. Secretors. Ghost Speak Amulet. Wherever that is. Wait, I can just use this button. It's also really good. I need this. And that's it, I think. We got this. We got the grapes in Lumbridge. That's actually kind of expensive for an early hardcore. They're not easy to get. Rubies, I mean. It's kind of pricey. Because you need those for Deckside Pendants, which lets you teleport to a fossil island. So you don't want to be spending those. And then later down the line, you also need them for Ruby Bolts, which are basically used for every single PVM content until you get better equipment. So generally speaking, you don't really want to waste rubies. Ruby Bolts, oh yeah. You must like that they're still pretty much meta. Heck, there's a new crossbow called the Zerite crossbow, which is an upgraded Armano crossbow with something that next drops. And the special attack of that crossbow guarantees the bolt special attack. It costs 50%, or what was it? 60% special attack maybe. And it does 10% more effect. So you would guarantee a Ruby Bolt spec which hits 110 on most bosses. Yeah, I agree. Those were great. Those were great. Give me that grape. Which is funny because bows are completely best in slot these days. Crossbows are abandoned. One of the more reasons that I banned two-handed weapons. I'm really looking forward to not having OP weapons. I'm basically gonna be playing the game like we used to. Enchanted bolts, so yeah, I agree. I agree. What I really like that Jagex did, and I think you will too, with Dragon Slayer 2, they released Dragon Bolts, like Dragon Deer Bolts, and they allowed every single tip to go onto them. So even the useless like Sapphire Bolts, which usually go on a Bronze Bolt, those now have a Dragon Tier, so you can actually use that if you're using an Armado crossbow or Dragon crossbow. Oh fuck, I need to go to the No! Well, there go my second pair of bones. Well, whatever. I'll just need to get a new pair for Typo and like Trio. Why do you let me bury those? That's so sad. That's so sad. That's so sad, Mr. Monks. That's a big sad. Where's my bones, yo? Bones. I need me some bones. Well, we're gonna prevent that from ever happening again. There, left click is now used. Go fuck yourself. I love that plugin, man. It's completely overpowered, but I don't care. That's great. You can switch anything into left click by using many enter. Oh, so good, so good. 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 So I can't believe I still have to run from here. I really need to do Ghost Ahoy. After we do Fairy Tale 1 and unlock these fairy rings, we are gonna do Ghost Ahoy. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I'm really glad Winter Thought exists because fire making, man. Honestly, I think they would fix this skill just by making it useful. They just need something to it, you know? I don't care if it sucks. As long as it gets me something and just doesn't do anything. So yeah, I thought the fact that your hand cannon would explode less if you had higher fire making was really cool. Like I genuinely thought that was a useful thing. Yup. I mean, it literally ends like, look at this. That doesn't do anything. Oh right, yeah, they added abyssal lanterns with rune crafting, and they make you get more exp. There you go. Which is a very rare drop from that new piece of content that I've been cooming about. I got like 3 million runecrafting XP on my main, and I never got one. They're stupidly rare. By the point you get it, it's probably not even gonna be useful anymore. Maybe I'm just unlucky. Could be, could be. Wouldn't be the first time, obviously. This, by the way, that's the only thing that I really appreciate Salvo for. He really showcased just how good Mauritania is. Like how much content is actually in this region. Wouldn't mind to put in some fucking minigame as boss. Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's the answer, but it's an improvement, I guess. I can't really complain when it's better than what it was. Know what I mean? Because fire making just sucks so bad. I don't know. That's why I was disappointed they started doing that with every other fucking skill. I'm like, yeah, you can't treat other skills like fire making, okay? For an example, runecrafting used to make you 2 million an hour at 91. Now it's 1 fucking mil because of bots and that minigame. I don't think that's good. Now I'm gonna keep my mouth shut because I think it's, well, a really, really fucking good improvement for early game. Because I will say, rune crafting is abysmal until level 50. After that, I think it's a very fair skill with high payoffs. Oh, get fucked. Sit. Sit the fuck down, bitch. What a noob. The guy was wearing graceful as well. That's the best part. He had the pouches and all that. Yeah, but they unlock over time. Yeah, we got one of the best items in the game, unironically. They're all falling down. Get fucked. Get fucking destroyed. That's great. I love that I made the jump and I'm like only 33 agility. The issue is not all skills are that bad at low level. And some feel so much worse than others. Hunter, for example, is one of the worst low level experiences ever. People complain about rune crafting. For the love of God, try doing Hunter manually. Don't do birdhouse runs. Try doing Hunter manually from level 9 all the way to level fucking 70. This skill is dog shit. But I would agree with you. I think the new age community is very soft. Very, very, very soft. Everything is too hard. This guy's called Wet Iron. Dutch people are literally always having sexual names. Yeah, I agree. I agree. %100% agree with you, Max. Okay, it's time. No more stalling. Gaming. Look at that equipment, guys. What a chat. This is gonna be so dog shit. You just know. Oh my god. I don't even have food. Me, dude. Killing a boss, getting mining. I mean, it makes sense with Volcano, I feel. At Volcano, you mine stuff. And it ends up damaging some kind of fucking god because you throw the stuff at him. And you get like 10k EXP. The EXP on that boss is way too little, honestly. What's up, Volvet Chess? Welcome. We're about to do one of the most awful bosses in the game for this account. Enjoy yourself. Yeah, that was all after dawn. Because I didn't know what the fuck they implemented. You get the idea. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Don't worry about it. If you're curious what you're looking at, by the way, I would recommend typing !rules because there's a lot to this account. How old is this? You mean this account? This is day 5 since creation, I believe. Either that or day 4. Looks 2000. Oh, the actual game itself. Yeah, the game. So this is a re-release from the old game. The first game released in 2001. The re-release was in 2013. It's called Old School RuneScape. Okay, let's see. I need to find a flinching spot. Wow, actually hitting. First hit. Let's go. But yes, it's definitely an old game. Yep. No denying that. Okay, we can flinch it. So I'll use up my prayer and then we'll flinch the rest. Easy. I expected it to be harder. Yeah, this boss is awful, Max. Because it scales off your strength and your farming level. And my farming level is 9, because farming is awful to train in the early game on an Iron Man. Because you don't really have any sources for seeds. Kinda gives that 90s 2D vibes. Yep. It really does. I love this game. It's my childhood game. Just in 3D, so I guess 2000. Yep, you guessed correctly. Think it released in 2001. Would that be correct, Max? Do you know? I see, I see. So yeah, it released in 2001 originally. But they kind of killed the game in 2012, so they had to re-release the old version of the game in 2013. This fight, man, this is fucking dog shit. This is so bad. Oh my god. I remember poking when they hit the tree. I can't hit the tree. I literally can't. My max hit is 2. I hit pretty accurately at least. That's something. Think you did this with minimum farming level and some strength? Yeah, me too. I mean, you get 9 from a quest. Look at that. We got a combat level as well. Amazing. I'm surprised you don't know this game actually. If you can recognize the type of graphics you're looking at, Volvet. This was like the best free to play game back in the day. Where are you from? I'm from the Netherlands. Thank you, Mr. Muggs. Thank you. I need my full prayer bar and he's still not even close to being dead. I'm gonna have to flinch him. I am surprisingly accurate though. Well, here we go. Flinching time. I think he's gonna out heal me. No. No. Don't you dare. This is so fucking bad. Oh my god, dude, he literally healed as much as I dealt. Oh my god. I don't think I can do it. Can't remember a game just like this. But made by Nintendo. Really? This is an online video game, by the way. It's an MMORPG. Figured I would mention it. Oh my god. Calm down there, buddy. Super Mario RPG. That they love. It's from the 80s. If you the 80s, oh my lord, that's a while back. I wasn't even alive. Oh, free me from this doorman, please. Stop. I don't want to be here anymore. Come on, die. Same guy with dungeons, steps by steps, balls of rice, and riddles. Sounds like an old school game for sure. Probably you don't know, but I would imagine so. That's a while back for me, at least. I know very few games from before I was born. You would try it if you would. It's possible. I mean, I like games like this a lot. It's just they don't make games like this anymore, truthfully. I would have moved on from RuneScape if they had made anything new that was remotely like it. But unfortunately, it was the last game of its era. It's all about hyper intensity and action these days. They make games like that, yeah, exactly. Ball surprise? What the fuck? I think what he means by that is it could be literal, I suppose, but I guess he's referring to the fact that this is like real food instead of some fantasy stew. That's my guess. Got a pie here, an apple pie. I don't think that's a game made by Nintendo. It's hard to know. I have no idea. I've never heard of anything like RuneScape before, honestly. We can finish him off. He only has 2 HP. Let's go. We did it. Oh, now his minions are gonna attack me. Run. Every time you die, you need to solve a riddle and then go to the kitchen and get a bowl of rice and back to the dungeons. That does sound old, yeah, for sure. I mean, the death in this game used to be fucking insane as well. He died, he would be set back for hours, hundreds of hours at times, depending on what you lost. And on the hardcore mode that they have these days, you just kind of lose the account. That's what this is, by the way. I'm not allowed to die. There's some serious consequences to me dying. I'd be very sad. I think that should be quest completed. Yup, there we go. Very nice. And with that, we have completed Fairy Tale 1. Now we're just gonna start Fairy Tale 2 so I can get myself the fairy rings unlocked. 20 farming, very nice. 700 total as well. Sweet. Okay, let's go start Fairy Tale 2. Where do we need to go? Drenel Market. I see. We'll just be walking then. Wait, I don't have the thing with me. I don't think I can use this, can I? Oh, so you can go out of here without it. That's interesting. This is a nice unlock before starting farming as well, honestly. 5% more yield is definitely good. All the music that's playing is from this game, by the way. Figured you might appreciate that detail. I don't have the game sounds playing because I'm also recording, and it's easier if I have like separate audio files. Wow, that fight took a while. I think he needs a little bit of time to talk to me, if I recall correctly. Yeah, I gotta wait for 5 minutes. What can we do in the meantime? Because that's too little time to go over and do Ghost Ahoy. And I don't really have anything to do here, I think. Too low for the Master Farmer. Clue scroll. Yeah, I can do that, but I'm gonna go visit the restroom really quick first. I'll do that. That sounds like a good idea, actually, Max. I like that. Even though I said I would wait until Fairy Tale 2 was started for the fairy rings. Alrighty, I'm back. Okay, let's see if we can do these close scrolls. Where did I put them? Here. Easy clue. It's called Sheeran the Wandered. Mystery Dungeon 2. Yeah, never heard of that. We'll do them both. Let's grab my runes. Grab this. Put this here. These can go. Okay, let's see if we can make it happen. Was only released in Japan. Interesting. Yeah, I would definitely not know about it then. I'm glad I know any English releases, let alone Japanese releases. We even get the refill prayer here. Very nice. This guy's name is Dwarfs Too Cool, by the way. It's a Dutch name. That's funny. There's a translated version somewhere. I mean, I'll be honest with you, buddy. This run is going to take me so much time. I don't think I have really any time to try anything new anytime soon, but I'll note it down because it sounds interesting. I'll put it in my notes. Let's see. Shirin the Wandered. Mystery Dungeon 2. Noted it down. If by some miracle I end up dying, I'll have a look at it. Oh, I don't mind emulators. I usually play with emulators anyway. Modern technology works very well. Next clue. Port Sarim. We're gonna do 2 clues at the same time, Max. How do you feel about that? You get double the value. Insane. Gotta grab my spade. And then we're gonna go. Been a very productive stream, honestly. I got a lot done. Which is good, because I have a lot to do. I need better food. Really, really badly. Let's see, finished. Yep, we can start it now. Nice. We'll do the clues really quick. Unless it's like a step that sends me far away. Multitasking. No way, bro. It's there. Yep. And then we gotta go to Port Sarim, but that's easy. Because I can just teleport to my house. But yes, I do wish they made more games like this. I would like to have a new MMORPG like old school RuneScape, but without the mistakes. I would very much enjoy that. Just imagine, Max, modern graphics, playstyle from RuneScape. That would be the dream, right? You don't even want modern graphics? It's not a must, but it would be nice. Like a little bonus. I just I'm happy with old school RuneScape. It's yeah. Oh, got a beginner clue. Amazing, amazing. Do you see why I said beginner clues are? Got a wizard hat. Nice. That's funny. That's funny. You mean just in general? I see. Yeah, I'm not much of a graphics guy. Gameplay first. Oh wait, fuck! I misread the quest. Okay, we'll do this afterwards. No, I want the reward now. I'm committed. We gotta be teleported to Port Sarim. I thought it was just one of those quests where you have to talk to someone. Yeah, same priority for me. I mean, I don't need to say that. You can see what I like. You're literally looking at it right now. I think I'm one of the few people who doesn't need to explain what I like. This glue scroll is very painful. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's my same standard. God, I wish I had a higher agility level. The run energy is so painful. Well, we're almost there. Oh boy. It's a baby implant. Let's go. You there, put me in jail. I demand it. Uh, this. Okay. Then we put it near. And we get the next step. It depends on the type of hideous, right? As long as it's not disturbing. Okay, here we go. That's actually really good. I would have had to buy this otherwise, because I need a black set for Hero's Quest. That's actually really good. I can't use it until I complete the steel set, but that's really good. Saves me 3,000 coins, because that's what I would have had to pay. Nice. I don't know about the battle axe though, that's kind of weird. Alright, let's go get myself some fairy rings. I think after that I'm gonna go, by the way, guys. I'll finish the other quest off stream. Ghost Ahoy. Just so I can teleport tomorrow. I'll leave the rest for tomorrow's stream. Then I'm gonna go AFK a little bit. Get some EXP on. Been a very productive stream though. And I appreciate you, Max, for keeping me company. That's definitely made things better. Imagine not streaming all the boring grind. It's more that it's kind of late and I like chilling a bit before bed. Besides, I don't want to make any too much noise. Plus, people don't want to watch boring stuff. So I try to keep the cool things for stream. But hey, the agility grind is coming and that will be on stream because it's so long. So you'll get plenty of boring content, don't worry, my friend. It's coming. Don't you worry. Wake me up inside. Save me. Can't wake up. How can you see into my eyes? Dude, what the fuck is... Whoa, that was trippy. I don't know. That kinda got me. What the fuck? What the fuck? What's that? Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the... Yeah, those were the days, man. Fucking PK videos. Let's go. I miss those days on YouTube. I truthfully do. Different days, man. Yeah, that was like the go-to song for every fucking video or Requiem for a Dream. Paint drawings. Windows boot up sound. Twin, twin, twin. I miss the olden days on the internet, man. Hey guys, today I'll be showing you. True. Actually true. I literally used to have a toggle to put that on stream for the fucking memes when I was playing a 2005 teamed account. Just because it was so prevalent in like RuneScape. Same. I like it though. The only thing I miss is my shoulder not hurting. The age itself is nice. I've learned a lot in life. I like the wisdom. I miss all the days of naive optimism. I never really had that, honestly. But then again, I kind of enjoy life right now, so I don't have much to complain about. Wouldn't mind a bit more financial stability, but yeah, that's basically it. I'm pretty happy. And this says unlocked fairy rings. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna get going. Let's see if I can host someone. Nope. Another 4-hour stream, pretty damn good.